Here is another one of those videos where I'm unsure on what I want to do based off of my first act routing. You know what? Let's pick up the starting boss relic. You never know what you're gonna get, right? I start with a cursed key relic. Another one that is similar to this is me also doing a boss relic, which was Pandora box. With that Pandora box relic, I was just as lost as I am with the cursed key, because now anytime I open a chest, I'm gonna get cursed. So now I have to play a completely different way than what I'm accustomed to. I'm skipping chests, which is something that I never thought that I would ever do. But also in this run, with the cursed key as my starting relic, it almost just didn't feel cursed anymore. And you'll see why, of course, as you watch the video. Why spoil it here? Check out the video. You'll see what I'm talking about. And what's so interesting is that I'm almost forcing myself to learn these relics in this type of situation because I just never want to pick them up whenever I'm doing runs. So after I picked this cursed key up and had a very successful run in doing so, I learned a lot just from this relic alone and how I could maybe strategize or manipulate it the right way in future runs that I do. So hey, thanks for being my starting relic, cursed key, because you weren't so cursed after all. If anything, you taught me a thing or two about you. The funny thing is with Runic Dome, that's exactly how I learned that relic too, is because it was one of my starting relics. And now I kind of know what that relic feels like because I was forced to use it in one of my runs. I guess the moral of this intro is sometimes the best way to learn something is when you're forced to pick it up. With all that being said though, hope you guys enjoy this one, and as always, be safe, be humble, and do what you do best. I'll catch you guys in the next one. These three aren't bad, mostly because of the fact that obtaining a curse, I can look at maybe possibly doing a scribe build depending on what that curse is, because it's so variable, right? But when I look at gold, I sometimes like to get gold more towards the end of an act so that I can really be like boosted for the enemy I'm about to fight. However, I am seeing an unfortunate situation where I don't feel like I want to even do that, because we have two connections here. We have 3 paths fighting an elite this way and basically 1 going that way. I can veer off though and go left if I wanted, which I might end up doing. Let's do this. No, I gotta fight some enemies before this because I want to get a build going. Ugh, it's a tough one actually, because it's like starting relic might be the call. Losing the starting relic. Let's do it. Okay. All right. Fine game. So if you have not seen how this works, the strat essentially is to not pick up certain things based off of certain areas or whatever, but this is going to be a tough one, I'm sure. We'll see how it goes, but no guarantees. Get extra energy, but I'm gonna go with stance, I think, here. All right, let's go for... Okay. If I get eruption here, well, it should be done. We'll take Carve Reality. I was about to go, oh, I can remove that curse, but I don't have any curses. Let's upgrade Eruption. So the nice thing about having 4 energy to start a run is, you know, you can get through Act 1 pretty well. It just gets harder as you keep going. And those curse cards can really hurt you. I think we're gonna have to do some scrying. Now, we have to remember too, the other option was to get a curse or money, right? So it's just kind of one of those things where you don't really know what you want to do. Scrying will help though, if we get a lot of curse in our deck. This is the call. Also getting the Onarmi or whatever it's called. Sorry if I'm butchering that. But essentially it allows you to I put vulnerability on here if I get some good strike cards. I do not. Nice. Well, we're getting some scry cards, but I need more than just that. Could we get in the shop for 189 gold here? Money. That's what we get. Let's take this. I think we need this. All right. So I'm going to open this chest because it's not a rare chest. There's a certain scale of chest opening that you have to do here. I could skip the chest. Yes, I could. God, should I skip the chest, dude? For now, I'm going to skip the chest, actually. I've never skipped chests before. I'm gonna have to. Well, since I don't want to take all that gold, no. I'm gonna be already cursed enough in this run. Once I start getting some scry cards, I might start playing a little differently. No. It's not worth going to Eruption here. What I will do, though, is hit a few of them, because I can maybe then get Hand of Greed and finish it. Hang on. Let's try to get Hand of Greed twice. Play for Hand of Greed. Here we go. There's my cut through fade. That's what I'm looking for. Cut through fate, I should say. We'll try to play the Hand of Greed again. I think I'm gonna try. Just need 25. There it is, baby. Nice. Gotta play to that Hand of Greed. Gotta play to that Hand of Greed. Honestly, Blasphemy's probably the card here. Really not going to see myself ever getting Omniscience, but Blasphemy's probably going to be the pick. We could get even more wild now with Pandora Box, but I think I'm going to go, instead of trying to be wild, let's be smart here. Not a lot of relics, but why is that, right? We know why that is. Blasphemy's good to have retained. It's a good card to retain. Hand of Greed came into play real good there, didn't it? Came into play real good there. Let's get more scrying going. Because every time you scry now, even with that blocking card, you'll get it back. So even more scry cards. I really want to do the damage, but let me hold off. Because I think the next turn I'll do 22, and maybe I can get him out of here. Ooh. Boom, baby. We're playing that hand of greed so well. It's coming in our hand perfectly when I need it the most. Ooh. Gotta take this. We're getting some good scry now. This is where I'm gonna start probably picking up some stuff now. Start picking up some chests, because if I can scry through it, unless it's an innate card, obviously, then I can't do it, but you know what I mean. Then I'm okay with picking up a curse card, because maybe I could scry it, put it in my discard, and it won't affect the build. So something like this is great to have, this power card. Because now every time you scry every turn, and if these are in your discard, they're always going to come back to you. So it's really, really nice to have. Very, very nice to have. All these are good. So I'll play this twice like this. I'll showcase it for you. They come right back. They should come back. Well, they didn't because of... Okay, darn. Never mind. Well, I think I can kill him here if I just do this. There we go. Change your stance. That might be actually extremely useful here. That's gonna go really bad with Blasphemy if I play it wrong. I think we need more draw to cycle through our curse cards if we get them. You know what? We don't need it. Fuck it. You can negate it all you want. Ooh. I'd say if anything at this point you need to take a cut through fate. That's what you need to take, not this. Well, I don't know. It's 3 of them overkill. I just need more damage. I'm just trying to think of damage. I'm gonna do this. Okay. It's not the worst enemy in the world. Usually weaken, right? Okay. We do this with Talk to the Hand, yeah. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. This right here. This is what I wanted to see because now that negates the next two curses we pick up. That's huge. And we're gonna get Fairy in the Bottle too because we're looking kind of scary right now. And I'd say since our run's kind of looking a little iffy on some damage, let's get Pen Nib too. Because I think we need some Pen Nib. That was a very, very clutch place. Now we pick this up. It's not good. It's going to get negated. Nice. Wow, the next two non-boss chats you open contain 2 relics. So that's even a tougher decision now. But at least one of them will be negated. The next one won't. Oh, man. It's gonna be a tough act 2, man. Gonna be a tough act 2. Honestly, I want to get rid of these. Maybe get better draw for it. Okay. None of these are bad. Saving Pen Nib. Verhan agreed. Damn it. Okay. Do I have anything that's going to be upgraded? Just probably Carve Reality, but it's like, is it worth picking up just for that? Probably not. Meditate might be a really good call here. If we're like really wanting to use like cut through fate. Yeah, I think meditate's the call. I think these are fine. It's gonna be some damage too done to it, so. Ooh, 75. I think that's lethal. Pendib came into play there, baby. Good. I don't need power potion. Screw you. I said we go for some follow-up. Big reason I'm attacking the guy with Talk to a Hand, that one, because he's not going to die first. The other one is. Again, we have Fairy in the Bottle. I would love to not use it, but I feel like it's going to happen. Ooh, nice. And Degree came into play again. Nice. This will be good. All right. Be gentle to me. I'm not too worried about you, to be honest. You actually don't scare me as much as the others. Mostly because you are extremely weak to weak. So if I put a lot of weak on you, it's actually fine. Get rid of the base cards, yeah. We're not going to draw that, that's for sure. Say we block, but I don't know if this is gonna help. But we'll see. I don't know if I think this kills me. Nope, 1 HP. Okay. None of that I want to actually get rid of. I have to almost do full blocking here. And if I can't kill, it's not worth. It's really close to full blocking, but it's not going to be good enough. So it's, again, it's not worth really. It's going to be 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. It's going to be 26, just one off. So we'll just do the damage, and then we'll just allow, if we had one more energy, maybe. But okay. Another cut through fate. Don't think so. Think I'm okay. Ooh, this place, huh? All right, video game. I think I can get him. We'll see. Oh yeah. Beautiful. So I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm going to. Didn't try it at least. But now who we have to focus on? Take the 16. Oh, this goes really well because watch this synergy with Talk to the Hand. Oh, I thought every time you apply... Oh, it's with that card is there. Duh. Never mind. Man, Hand of Greed is really come... Ooh, babies. Screw what the fuck I said about Hand of Greed. Now we got ice cream. Yeah, let's do this. Nice, dude. It ain't over yet, though. Don't get your hopes up. Don't get excited. Don't think like something magic is gonna happen. It can all end here. That shuriken was huge too, because every time I played 3 attacks with ice cream, oh my god, that was a huge, huge pickup. So big. So now how much weak will we put on if we do this? Because now I have not been able to do this correctly, but I want to see. We do this. Now that we have Talk to the Hand right here, every time we apply attacking, it should essentially apply weak, right? Yeah, so watch all this weak that happens. Nice. 13 weak. So for 13 turns, he'll be weak. It's awesome. I don't want any of these cards, to be honest. I'm gonna see if I can try to kill him, to be honest. Ooh, baby. I was sick. And we're still going with this run, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, when I expected that picking this up to start the run, I did not expect it to go as well as it has been right now. Ooh. This has been a huge lift off my shoulders too, picking this up as well. God damn. Well, Brilliance is probably the call, just because it's a good damage card, but we got nothing to really, play with Matra here, so I guess or we can go with Omniscience too. Because choose a card in your draw pile, play the chosen card twice, and then exhaust it. Something like Talk to the Hand wouldn't be bad for that. If we played Ice Cream correctly with it, but the problem is that's just a really weird way to play. I don't think that's a good way to play, unless you know you have... I have 4 energy, okay? So it's not like it's the worst. I do have 4 energy, technically. It's just I feel like it's the only thing you can play for that turn, and if an enemy is doing a lot of damage, you know that you're going to kick yourself in the teeth if you can't play anything else. So I don't think it's worth it. Whew. Now, Curse of the Dead Bell would be good, but now it's going to negate this. It's another curse card you can negate. So you should pick it up, but now you got to know that going forward, with the next chest you pick up, I would skip. I would skip it. We get War Paint. We get Teardrop Locket, which allows us now every time you exit your Stance of Calm, you get extra. And now we have Captain's Wheel. Well, hey. All we're missing now is Horn Cleat, and we'll be really good on blocking. And we got Time Eater. Okay. Boy, you could fight 3 elites in this act, which probably would be the idea. Just because you don't want to pick up... You don't want to pick up anything with chests, right? The next 2 non-boss chests. But that's the problem too, but that's a teaser. I don't think it's worth it. I know I said with all the scrying stuff we have too, it might not be the end of the world either, so... Phew. These are all okay. The hell was I doing? Plenty of blocking. That's a really tough call for me, I'm gonna be honest. This isn't bad to get draw, but what if the thing... You don't have any curse cards in your deck. Remember this. You don't have any curse cards in your deck. So you're okay. Fine. You win, but I'm not picking up any curse. I don't mind picking up just Lucky, but I don't need another cut through Fate. We're missing Nirvana. That's what we're missing. Punished for that, didn't I? Ooh. think I can finish with Hand of Greed here, yeah. I can take this, yeah. It's gonna be rough. But I'll use my potions and stuff too. Might come into handy. No. Okay, it could be worse. I know I only did 9 damage, but trust me when I say this, I'm trying to set up for the longer fight of this. Those are all good. I'd say you hold. Nice. That's what I need. Just remember if you need to use these, use them. Don't be afraid. That shuriken's coming into play. It really is. Ooh, okay. Interesting. No idea if that's gonna help us or not, but it's very interesting. Let's go ahead and raise that max HP. Now we skip this. We don't take that chest because of this. I don't even care about this. I'm not even gonna take it. That's unfortunate too. Look at this. Wow. So if we would have been getting curse builds at this point, now we could use them. We could play the curse cards, but now they would be, you know, whatever. This is gonna go with the scrying. We don't need meal ticket here. I will take a remove though, and remove probably a strike. And honestly, this shop was mediocre. Wasn't the greatest. But I'm gonna take this. Let's get some health going here. Who knows what this is? Okay. Nib the next turn. Man, it's looking good here. It's looking good here. I'd say we just raise our max HP. Raise our max HP, I think, because I don't really want to do this. And I don't want to do that, so let's just raise our max HP here. And let's smith. I really want to do this. I feel like there's so many tough choices here. Do we have another one right before it? We kind of do, but not really. This is kind of a tough one for me because I'm kind of like, I do want. I gotta upgrade Rushdown because I'm gonna draw that when I see it. I need to. Doesn't matter at this point. Sure. And I think here we'll rest because I don't know how this fight's gonna go, but we're putting on this. And we're putting on the power potion. I'd say this is fine, yeah. We just gotta be careful with it now. Careful with it. We're gonna have to draw it, unfortunately. Look at that, unfortunate too. Just bad draws, man. Because the next turn I can only draw one card. $128? I have to draw that. That was huge, dude. Fucking huge. I don't want you going in your fucking second phase, buddy. Go fuck yourself. Go kindly fuck yourself. That got real fucking sketchy. Real fucking sketchy. I'm chilling right now, man. Woo! We got through the Time Eater, man. That was scary. Started with the cursed key. We got this too, which helped us not have any issue with the cursed key. And then on top of that too, what got really nice about this said run was, you know, having to be very passive with this because we knew it would kick ourselves in the teeth with this relic. But if we would have got that cursed candle, we might have been okay. But you can see how annoying Time Eater can be. Time Eater is a bitch. In situations like that where I could have only drawn that one card and I was super thankful that I got Dark Shackles to not make him do a bunch of damage to me. Oh, that came in clutch. But it frustrates me when that shit happens because I wasn't going to draw Blasphemy. No way, it would have killed the run, obviously. But what was this run themed around? Well, Hand of Creed came into play plenty of times. Plenty of times, and it was fun to use that when it did, especially during Pen Nib. Did you see that, how much damage that did? 102, I think, at that one point. We had to hit him with it. Had to. Didn't care if it wasn't going to be lethal with money to get cute with it. We didn't need Talk to the Hand, which was wonderful. I'm so happy about that. But we got through that fight very quickly because of the rage that we were in, the wrath. We didn't even go through our full deck even, but you can see our theme was having this scry. Because we had, when we would have it, and we were enraged, when we were wrath, when we were angry, we just kept playing those cards and kept getting them. And so then when we had things like this, every 3 attacks you gain strength, that synergized really well with Cut Through Fate. And every time you scry, that stuff comes back and you're discarding and your discard pile's coming back in your hand, all this. So our damage is just getting better. Fighting that one enemy that we got, can't remember who it was, but when we did and we got this and this in the same boss, or was it a chest? I don't actually remember where it was. That was the game changer right there. Obviously, this was a game changer too, because I wouldn't have probably picked up this if that was the case. The relics looked really sketchy starting in Act 1, because all we had were these two up to here. Then Act 2 got a little more nicer for us, because you had to encourage yourself to go fight elites. And then it got a little better for us in Act 3. So it almost looked like a normal run. First time ever starting with this, but I played passive, skipped those chests, did not play with those chests, and just hopefully getting more relics, and I'm glad that I didn't. Even though I was trying to build a scry build around the cursed key, because I didn't know how relics were going to go, but in the end, it didn't really matter. It was one of those things where in this run, I was adjusting to one thing, and one thing only. I was trying to be like, okay, so I got this cursed key in my hand. I don't, if I start getting a lot of curse cards, maybe I can scry them. Because then if that card is something that's like every time you play, all those curse cards are horrible, you know? One has where you can only play 3 cards in a turn. That's horrible. Ice Cream, Shuriken, you were the game changer here. This was the sketchy start. Cursed Key. But then Omanori, sorry I can't say that correctly, was the Peacemaker kind of, oh, okay. But then when I saw a cursed candle in the shop, but I didn't buy because we didn't have any curse in our deck, I was like, wow, almost like this was obsolete now, and it doesn't matter. Because we could have just burned all of the cards that we had, but we would have just lost HP and exhausted them. It's scary getting to these higher ascensions. Again, I know we have such a long ways to go, but everything is hurting me, you know? Like, I can't fully heal now against boss fights at the end of them. I can't, no longer, I'm hurt, I'm starting my run's damage, so it's just like, in the back of my mind, I'm very scared. Can we please get something like this? And I have Devotion build going, please? Video game? That'd be wonderful, but I know that's rare too. So this kind of scared me picking up using the power potion because you get 2 power cards of that dupe and it was getting 2 studies in your hand each turn or however that was. Yeah. And I was like, oh God, against the time meter? Well, fuck, I guess I'll try. But Scry really is what was the difference maker here. And Shuriken and Ice Cream. Everything else was all just chef kiss and adding a little more like just safety to the run. But without those 2 things, I don't know how we would have done. I love this relic, man, and I've said it so many times. I love Ice Cream. I love it because sometimes I just feel like I want to not use all my energy. Things in that turn where against the time meter, this is like it's kryptonite. Because if he punishes me and says, well, you can only draw 1 card this turn, okay, fine, screw you, time meter. The next turn I'll have 7 energy anyways. Go fuck yourself. And then I got all this energy to apply to him and I'm raging and doing all this. He didn't even get his second phase where he could heal off on me. And that's why I was so happy getting this fight over so quickly. GG's, man. GG's. Oh, I'm getting more and more nervous as we climb these ascensions though, especially with the Watcher. She was the hardest character for me to ever get up to ascensions with or try to get to Act 4, but I think the plan going forward is we'll get all these Ascension 20s going and then we'll probably reset and try to get a Corrupt Heart Ascension runs going. So because we haven't even attempted those, and I would like to get that better with. But I feel like once I know how the characters work and how good they are and everything, then that's where the difference comes into play here. So, oh my god. Ascension mode, level 7 is unlocked. Cool, man. There's a lot of things with the Watcher that I'm doing that are kind of putting me at ease and how to play things differently. Like when we had a blasphemy run, and I was afraid of trying to play this thing, but I've gotten confidence now trying to use it the right way. Picking up this now with the cursed key and unsure of how it works, but now I feel like I played it the right way. Even if we would have lost this run, I still feel like I played cursed key not aggressively, because one of the things that would have been even more tempting to pick up is if we would have had something like Tiny Chest in our run, where every 4th question mark is a chest, and you got cursed key in your hand. You're just like, oh fuck. But hey, I've never picked this relic up. Now that I've started with it, maybe there's a reason to play with it in the future runs if I see it in Act 1, end of Act 2, or end of Act 3. Maybe picking this up isn't so bad at the end of Act 3, when you know that you've got a lot of relics, and I'll just skip the one chest that I don't need it. I'll take it for extra energy, sure. And if you have something like this in your hand too, well, sure, yeah. Why not? Cursed key helps synergize with that. So a lot of stuff I learned in this run, and it was a lot of fun. So GG's. On to the next one.
You